need you, baby. You can say I told you so. And if I ever hurt you, you know I hurt myself as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuned into the Mega Quan Show.
I am Mega.
And I am Quan. What's going on, good people?
Gotta shake off the rust.
Yeah. It's been a minute. Man, oh man. What's going on, buddy?
I am lovely. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you, my friend.
Today's Tuesday.
It is. We are back on a Tuesday.
It's been a minute since we've been here.
It's a little bit more than a minute. Let me be honest with you.
We took a hiatus.
We did. Life was lifing, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I am shared, sir. I hope you have shared.
Okay. Well, I don't like the fact that you are and I'm not.
Yeah. Make it public now.
You know what? You are so right.
For sure.
Let's see.
By the way, if you are out there watching us, we would love for you to like and share as well.
That's right. And boom. Hey, guess what? I shared it.
Perfect.
I did. Tell us out there, good people. How do we sound? Does the music sound good? Is the music too loud? Can you hear us talking? Is there feedback? Let us know.
Hopefully we sound great. Because I sound good.
You feel like you sound good?
You sound good.
I do. At least in my ears.
Hopefully y'all sound good. We sound good to y'all.
There we go. That's what you meant to say.
That's what's important.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Good people, like, share, follow the Mega Quan Show. TheMegaQuian Show.
Okay.
You know who's not here?
We're missing somebody?
We're missing one person. They might be coming in hot.
Okay.
But we're missing one person right now. But it's all good.
Producer.
The producer. The hand.
The producer rapper.
There you go. Started already.
Yes, sir.
Guess what? We got sponsors.
We do. I love a sponsor. As y'all notice, we are in a new facility.
We are in a new facility. Our first sponsor is what? The University of Bad Decisions, where all decisions make great stories. And then our second sponsor for today is the location that we're in. We're actually in Powder Springs at the Candela Bar. The proprietor is here as well. I think she's a little busy. She'll come back and we'll introduce her in a little while. But we are out here in Powder Springs. If you've never been to the Candela Bar, come check it out. It's at 5780 C.H. James Parkway in Powder Springs.
Thank you for our drinks.
We're gonna introduce you real quick to the proprietor. Her name is Nicole.
Yeah. Bring her out.
And y'all check her out. Y'all follow. Come on, stand in between us.
Please.
This is Miss Nicole right here, wave to the people. If you haven't been out here to Powder Springs and checked out the Candela Bar and you need a beautiful location, real grown and sexy to host your anniversary, your reception, your birthday, whatever it is. All those wonderful
engagements.
And if you need to come out and have a smoke, she also does co-work space during the day. So there's a lot of things going on. Check it out on Facebook, the website, The Candela Bar. TheCandela Bar.
We'll make sure to share that.
We will share on our page. We do appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate these drinks.
Oh man! Speaking of drinks, what are we drinking?
Old fashions from the bar.
Old fashions from the bar here.
She has a full bar.
Cheers!
Here.
And she does have a full bar.
Let me do this right.
Do it the right way.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate my brother.
Cheers.
Boom. Well, while we talk about what we're drinking, what are you smoking? Because I see you already ready. And
I am. I'm in there, man. I got a little something special today.
Special is good.
Yeah, pepper cream soda. Pepper cream soda.
It's
a Caldwell cigar.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, look at you. Being a little bougie today. Here you go. Starting the season all bougie. But I love it.
Brought from our local cigar proprietor.
Okay.
Jay Cigars.
Jay Cigars over there off of the 4.
Alpha the 4.
Off of the 4. Shout out, Jay's. Hey, listen. If you don't go to the website and pick up your University of Bad Decision apparel, you can always go to Jay's Cigars.
Sure.
They got us right over there.
Yes, indeed.
It's you can go pick up and place orders over there if you want to. So
We got you every day.
If you're in the West Midtown area and that's what you want to do, you want to go have a smoke and then say, you know what, I want to support the lounge as well as University of Bad Decisions.
Need that fresh new crispy
you go.
tea.
That's right.
Get it.
And hey, don't get caught slipping without a hoodie.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
That chill will hit you real quick.
Very quick. We also want to thank our loyal guests. It's because of you all that we are back, honestly. Like I said,
Our viewers, is that what you're talking about?
viewers, guests, yes.
Or our guests?
Both.
Guests in studio, which is great because we got a great show.
We do have a great show. But our viewers, they're our guests because we interact with them. So
Absolutely.
they're our at-home guests.
Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it.
They are our at-home guests.
I mean,
So yeah,
we don't have our producer with us today. I gotta check to make sure.
he commented
everything is
though.
good.
He made a few comments.
Okay,
That's
good.
all that matters.
We on there.
You know we can hear that. That's you. It's all good. See?
Okay. Normally I turn the volume all the way.
It's all good. So yes. Oh, also, hold on. Guess what?
What's up?
It's been 3 years.
Holy smokes!
3 years.
3 years since what?
Since we started this. We actually started 3 years ago last Tuesday on the 15th.
I'll be a monkey's uncle.
Last Tuesday made 3 years exact to our first show.
How many seasons is this for us?
This is like 5, 6.
season 5 or 6.
One of the two. Either
Somewhere
way.
in there.
Because, we went from every Tuesday during the pandemic,
Let me tell you, it's a lot of things that started and got kicked off because of the pandemic. And this is one of them. We're happy that you are here with us. So let's go ahead and get this show started.
I will say before, because I already know I'm going to get questions about it.
Uh-oh.
This is a one-off exclusive shirt. They're not for sale. I want to support 50 years of hip-hop with the University of Bad Decisions. So I got it specially made. It's not for sale.
You see,
It won't be on the
I don't
website.
even have the exclusive, but it's okay.
It will not be on the website. So,
Yes, sir.
anyway, let's get this thing going. You know how we do. We start our show off with a little bit of sports and a little Black history. So I'm going to go first with our wonderful sports.
Okay.
I will say this, just to go backwards a little bit. At the beginning of the year, we was in the last season. So around the time our last episodes, we were talking about football. We were talking about football.
I thought he was going in a different direction.
Nope. I switched it up.
It's
We were
still
talking
sports.
about football, and we were talking about the fact that the Steelers weren't doing good.
I do recall that. Yes.
And we were talking about how Coach Tomlin, at that time, was the only
Yeah,
head coach to have a winning season. For those that don't know, winning means over 500. Don't mean that they won anything other than over half of their games, or at least half of their games. And it wasn't looking too good at that point. Well, we finished the season over 500. So he is still the only coach in the NFL to ever have a continuous
over 500.
Yep,
winning
over
record.
500 season.
That's
With
great.
that being said, speaking of the Steelers, my team, it's the black and yellow. We play this Thursday against the Atlanta Falcons right here in the preseason game. I'm excited.
I like, and you got the colors.
Yeah,
I see how you do. I see how you mix it all up there.
Yeah. So it was a double entendre anyway. But the season doesn't start until Thursday, September 7th.
All right.
And that game is on a Thursday with the Lions in Kansas City. So can't wait for that to get started. I know everybody's waiting for real football. Actually, they probably really waiting for this week's games of preseason because we'll at least see 2 quarters of actual players playing. But anyway, on football as well, NCAA football starts Saturday the 26th. That means this Saturday is going down.
It's about time.
Oh yeah,
Couldn't wait.
We're back in there. We're about to be back in there, and then NBA starts October 24th.
Okay.
And then NCAA basketball starts November 6th.
Wow. We had a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but the most important thing that's hot, red hot right now is MLB. MLB is red hot. And we're just going to talk about the top 5 on both sides.
It's only one team to really talk about.
It is, because that's the only team that's 81 and 42, 43. But we'll start on the American League.
Okay.
Number 5 is the Mariners, 4 Astros, 3 Rangers, 2 the Rays, and number 1 the Baltimore Orioles.
The Orioles.
That's right. On the National League, we got number 5 is the Cubs, 4 Philly, 3 of the Brewers, 2 is those Dodgers of LA.
Okay.
And number 1, and with the best
record
in baseball right now, the ATL Braves is doing their thing right now, looking amazing. Actually,
They say go Bravos.
there you go. So that is my piece. That is my piece in sports. I think we're gonna get into a little Black History, so we get into this show,
We
right?
have our Black History moment so we can rock right into the show.
Wonderful.
All right. So we're going to turn our music down just a little bit, if you don't mind. Appreciate you, sir. So, thank you, and welcome to the Mega Quan Show again. This is your Black History moment.
That's okay. You know what? My bad. I ain't mean to laugh. I'm sorry.
okay.
No,
I appreciate it.
You know what? I'm gonna turn my mic off.
Appreciate you, Doug. All right. Today we are going to talk about Miss Henrietta Lacks. I know a lot of you have heard of her, especially recently. Most definitely. She's a black mother of 5. Well, she was a black mother of 5 that was dying of cervical cancer in 1951 when doctors at Johns Hopkins Hospital in Baltimore took a sample of her cells without her knowledge or consent. The invasive procedure led to a revolutionary discovery. Her cells were the first to reproduce in a laboratory with no human cells had done before, allowing researchers to develop vaccines for polio and the coronavirus and treatments for disease, including cancer, Parkinson's, and the flu. It would be more than 2 decades before her family knew that the cells were fueling research in laboratories all over the world, and even in space, creating an unparalleled medical legacy. On Tuesday, August the 1st, which would have been Ms. Lack's 103rd birthday, some of her descendants gathered at a news conference after reaching a settlement with a biotechnology company they had accused in a lawsuit of profiting from the cell line named for her, HeLa. So I'm going to just stop there and just say I'm happy that the family received a sizable settlement. They didn't disclose what the settlement size was,
Which I'm glad they didn't.
we appreciate that, the family was able to come to an agreement and they did finally pay up. So.
It's not enough, regardless to what it is.
True indeed.
It's definitely not enough. But at least her descendants will be taken care of,
Absolutely.
right? And that was our Black History
That
moment.
was the Black History moment, sir.
Well, I do appreciate you, good sir. We are
Got a hot topic today?
hot topic ain't the word. Listen, if y'all don't remember, I'm going to refresh your memory. 3 years ago, our first recorded
Episode.
live stream.
Okay.
That's right. That's more so.
That's correct.
Because it
Live
wasn't our first recorded. So our first live stream show, we did a show called Dating in Atlanta,
Oh,
Ladies Edition.
Yes, we did.
Our second show was Dating in Atlanta, Guys Edition.
If you haven't seen it, go back and check that.
Go
too,
back.
now.
You just scroll all the way to the bottom. It's the very first one I had on the black and red shirt. Just that's fine. Listen. So we decided, being that it's our 3-year anniversary, that we will revisit
With them same ladies.
the same ladies,
I love it, bro.
the exact same ladies as our first live stream.
I remember they had a few issues with the fellas.
Oh,
few issues.
they had more than a few issues, but it was a good show. It was very informative for those that don't know. Please take the time, check out the show.
Yeah.
Understand that the ladies are up on game.
Yes, indeed.
But what's more important? It's time to do a check-in.
Well, let's do it.
And this is a 3-year check-in.
After 3 years, what has gone on?
I know. So today we have 3 of the 4 ladies. We have Miss Candace, Miss Kim, and Miss Tracy in the building. How you doing, ladies?
Hey. Good. Hello.
Good,
I
good.
can barely hear him, bro.
Tracy, we could. What'd you say, Miss Tracy? We could hear you.
I'm here and wonderful.
Oh, okay. Oh boy,
We got
you got some.
welcome, ladies. By the way, sorry, we didn't do that.
Look, we nervous over here. I'm gonna be honest. We scared. But we do appreciate y'all for being here first and foremost, taking time out of your Tuesday to join us on our 3-year celebration of the Mega Quan Show. With you all, this is part of how we made it to 3 years, and we appreciate y'all. With that being said, I know that
We have some good questions. Here.
we just want to know some updates. You know, we really want to know how things are going.
First,
3 years later.
let's just start. All 3 of you guys still in Atlanta?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All 3 ladies are still living here in Atlanta, so they still. Well, I don't know if they're still dating in Atlanta.
Well, we're
gonna find out. We're gonna find out. So I'm gonna let y'all, start off. How has the last 3 years treated you all?
Let's turn our music down.
Oh yeah. Because this is a real conversation here. I want to make sure that we are getting it.
Anyone can start.
Yeah,
please.
anybody can start.
Let's get it.
I'll start. The last 3 years have been shitty. I'm kidding. The last 3 years, honestly, professionally, have been amazing. Done very well in the work world and career. Travel, of course, slowed the hell down from that pandemic.
Sure.
Yes.
Unfortunately, and fortunately, the pandemic made a few things look better than they really were. Tacos, Bridgerton, and fuckboys. So,
Wait a minute. I got to hear that again.
I was not expecting that.
Tacos. Bridgerton. And
Yep.
Fuckboys.
Yep.
Gotcha. I got it.
Ain't people that ain't good for you. So
Gotcha.
I fell into that trap briefly, but I'm working my way out.
Oh,
Gotcha. Okay. That was okay. Yeah.
Let's go, Kim.
All I can say is woo. I would agree. The last 3 years have been absolutely outstanding. A lot of focus on me and my life and bettering me and those around me, career wise, travel, living life. It's been outstanding.
Okay. But dating, not so much.
Yeah, I that's why I passed on that one.
all right.
I don't even know how dating fits in there, but
You got a busy life.
Yeah.
I get it. Makes sense.
Okay.
Candace, you want to give us a quick update?
Well, the last 3 years have been pretty freaking amazing for me.
I love it.
I've spent a lot of time getting to know myself more intimately, specifically my flaws. And that has taken a lot of time all in itself. Just getting to know who Candace is and what I actually bring to the table outside of what I think I bring to the table.
Let's
What
go.
my little stank is. I really want to be familiar and intimate with that so that I can be better for me and then be better for whoever the universe sends to my life.
Okay.
Oh.
Are you currently booed up? Nope. Nobody.
Oh.
So
no.
single.
So Candace says she's single. Kim, single.
Candace? Single.
Single. Tracy.
Define single.
That's it. Right. Atlanta single.
yeah, Atlanta single. Are you?
What I can say is it's not complicated,
It's not complicated.
and there are no entrapments or what's the other word that they were using?
Entanglement?
Or entanglements.
There you go. I get it.
So hold on. Single.
No
No
entanglements.
issues.
Dating.
Dating.
Actively dating.
Actively.
Just good.
Active as a mofo.
Okay. It looks like our production manager has walked in. The hand. Come on, sir. Go on, put it out there for the people.
Hey,
there we
man
go.
in the building, yo.
How you doing, sir? You good? Okay, well, cool. Sorry about that, ladies. I just had to acknowledge our production manager walking in the building.
We got a list of questions, so we could just run through those if you
Yeah.
don't mind.
Why? Just out of curiosity, why do you feel like you're still single? Oh, go ahead, Kim. Don't be afraid.
Well, I think the opening question really defines why I'm still single, because I have taken this time to focus on me. I want to be the best of me and bring the best me to any relationship. So I don't think I was ready in the last 3 years. I think being alone during the pandemic and really seeing myself made me want to better myself and kind of erase or put away my baggage to where I'm ready for a relationship.
So more self-awareness and understanding yourself.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. High five. I see y'all over there. Let's go. Yeah.
Anybody?
I mean, you explained it in your mostly in your
Absolutely.
last.
You know, like I don't want to collect. First of all, I don't want to collect bodies. I definitely don't want to collect and hoard traumas.
Say that again.
And
Actually, I would love for you to just explain that piece.
right, it's like washing dishes, but they still greasy.
See, I got it.
Yeah, I don't want the greasy dishes. I don't want the heartache.
You might as well just throw them away.
Break. I don't want the depression that goes with that, and I've experienced none of that. So as to Kim's point, as I get to know me more and more, it's like, ooh, I'm single because if it doesn't feel like peace right away, if it doesn't feel buttery and creamy, I'm good, love.
I got it.
Woo.
Tracy, you got
Man.
it?
Candace got me ready to break out in a praise dance right
Hey,
Man, okay.
I love it.
Yeah. I mean, hey, listen. This is our show, but this is really y'all's show right now.
No, absolutely.
You
And just
know,
making sure. I mean, I kind
You
of
can
touched on.
always speak up.
Yeah.
I am in a phase of my life, kind of like Candace, where she's in her peace mode. The last few years have definitely been in peace, but I'm in pleasure seeking
Ooh, I love it.
and
Let's get that.
fulfillment. So if initially you don't bring me, or I don't say bring me, but if I don't feel like there's going to be pleasure in this interaction, and I don't mean just in the bedroom, but
Because I was about to actually define pleasure, but
but absolutely in the bedroom. However,
you covered it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But I mean, if I don't feel pleasure, joy, peace added to my life, or a possibility of that, I don't want it.
Okay.
I don't want it.
I want to ask this. Do you guys trust dudes?
I do not.
You do not.
That's
Candace does not.
I do not.
Okay.
I don't trust that they show up as who they are, and not intentionally. I don't think they do this intentionally. I don't trust that they show up as who they are. I don't think that they know how to show up as who they are, and I also feel that they are so overstimulated with all of this goodness that they come with more trauma than anything else.
I got it.
Honestly.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
A term that I've been using
Just move
because of
move
the
mic.
Megaquan
Just
show
Just move the mic over.
is
You ain't got to move your head.
that representative, and I think that I don't trust past that representative. I feel like guys are bringing that representative to the table, and I can't trust that it's real. So it takes me a while to peel back that layer. So when you ask, do I trust men? No.
Okay.
No, because I'm always questioning that representative that I met.
So you trust you're questioning the intentions behind the representative and whether or not he is true to who he is.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't see her. She's like,
rephrased it
yes.
well,
Yeah,
yes.
I'm
Yep,
just,
that's
I just want
about
to make
it.
sure I cover the bases and make sure that the people that are listening understand exactly where you're coming from.
Unfortunately, I do trust men.
Okay.
That a bad?
Hey,
It
this
sounds
is,
like
hey,
a bad
listen,
thing.
hold on. This is why you have a panel of for sure.
You got to get a variety of opinions.
Exactly. So
Love it.
Explain, please.
I'm just a trusting person. I am a very trusting person. However, I have learned in my recent experiences to ask better questions, ask more about their experiences, and then still trust who they have uncovered themselves to be.
Okay.
Like, okay, I trust that you are no good, whatever, but I still trust that you are that person who you've uncovered yourself to be.
This, if we actually had more time, we'd go a lot deeper. But
We could go,
I know.
that could be a whole series.
Yeah, because
Definitely.
what is one of your favorite sayings? A what will always be a what?
What will always be? Oh no, I say a zebra's not a tiger.
Right.
Or something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that. Something like that.
They both got stripes.
I thought it was going to be a three-letter going.
No.
been a dog.
Yeah.
They both have tigers, but
Right.
they ain't the same.
Right. Wow. Okay. So.
Stripes, I should say.
Yeah. Man. I mean, I don't even know if it's safe to ask this question. Has it become harder or easier to date? But from the sounds of things, it sounds harder. But at the same time, it sounds easier because you all have been doing some self-reflecting to make it easier to weed out what's not good for you. But I don't want to speak for you, so I don't want to talk out of turn.
The big part of that is that, you know, I'm alone. I'm not lonely. You know, and that I think that makes all the difference. That I have plenty of things that fulfill me. I want the pleasure too, but pleasure tends to be a gateway to things that hurt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I am finally into that phase where I am maybe by myself, but I'm definitely not lonely. I'm fulfilled in my life and my friends and my partnerships, but yeah, I can see where loneliness has gotten us in a whole world of trouble.
Oh yeah. When you become desperate, right?
Yeah. Well, I think even with loneliness, it's not a matter of being desperate. You're lonely, so you're just like, I need something.
Oh, I like what she said. What Candace said. I'm alone, not lonely.
Right.
That's
a big difference.
It is.
It's a
very
huge
big.
difference.
When you're
Huge
okay being
difference.
by yourself.
I don't want to be. So I want to be
I-
clear about that.
I got you.
I don't want to be. I actually want to give someone the best part of me. I want to give someone all of the love that I have, but it's also not free.
That's
and
correct.
you're not finna drag it.
Gotcha.
And I find that so many, and especially at our age now, they're coming out of marriages or long relationships. Their children are adults now, and just like us, you know, some of them are finally getting out here, and they don't know that they really are addicted to the chase, especially if they find.
Yeah.
And they realize, like, well, I'm getting chased down.
Fine.
And they don't realize that they're actually addicted to the chase. You don't really want to be in a relationship. You just want to date, and that's okay.
Right.
But they don't know how to articulate that they just want to date. They just want to have a good time. They just have a romp.
Oh,
Want to have a
man.
romp, which I might be okay with if you could be honest with that. I need something every now and then.
Well, I think the thing with that is, it's we as in guys have been taught that we supposed to hide our emotions and feelings. We're not supposed to wear our emotions on our sleeves, and you know, you're supposed to date
Yep,
this
yep,
way, huh?
Yep.
Yeah,
This ain't the guy show though.
Yeah, I know. No, that's why I'm just. You right. Be quiet.
So it's totally fine. It's totally fine.
No,
I
no,
get,
I
I get
was
what you were going to. For.
Yeah, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
You
man.
know,
I'm
this
gonna
is all. It's all about these ladies.
So that's where the engagement and I hate to use the word interview process goes. When you're speaking to gentlemen, you got to get past that. How do you date? Why do you date? Without directly asking them, why do you date? Like really get into the experiences of how did you get here? Tell me about your last dating. What did you learn from it? What did you not learn? And then you can kind of glean into what's really happening and why they're with you. Is it short term, long term, fun time, hard times, whichever?
Question on that.
Sure.
Do you find guys engage you on when you ask them that?
Yes.
Okay.
I've had one that said this was too hard. These questions are too hard. This. Okay, no problem. Then we can stop right here.
I got you.
I mean, we can stop the questioning. We can have a drink and part ways, but or it could have just been,
Sure. Okay.
something sexual or just. But I didn't want to go beyond that because they couldn't really articulate anything.
Yeah.
So not just those conversations, but anything.
If this is too much, then
Then right. If this
You
is
ain't
too much,
ready
I
for the
can't
heavy
even.
stuff.
Right.
If week 2 is too much,
Right.
Wow. Like we
Yeah.
can't talk about the weather?
Right. I'm just asking you what stimulates you, and you're like, this is too hard. Well, then if you don't know what stimulates you or what brings you joy, then how can I talk to you about what brings me joy and you feel empathy, other than just being like, oh, for real? If you've never had anything to bring you joy in your life.
Does the question, what do you bring to the table, come up often?
I am the table.
that part.
I love it. But I'm asking, do guys tend to ask that question? Like,
I've never been
is
asked that question.
Okay. That's what
But
I
I've
want
heard other people in those conversations, but I think the type of people we are and the
I
people
find
that
they
we
may ask
interact
that
with.
question where that is a question.
Yeah,
it's
but
it's not a
I've
question.
never
You
been
come
asked
pick
that
her up,
question.
You come pick her up, you come pick me up.
Yeah.
See what I mean? It's not about things, but
Yep.
to even be here.
I see these things on TikTok, so I'm just wondering if
Yeah,
that's
no, I see them
are
as
you
well.
basing
This is
this
a TikTok.
conversation off of TikTok?
I just want to make sure, like, that's not what we're doing.
Because
I mean, you see
But no.
some
no.
chicks drive amazing vehicles and they live in an apartment. There's nothing wrong with apartments, but I'm just saying, like, you don't
Right.
have a garage to park your
Luxury
Amazing
vehicle.
luxury
vehicle in.
vehicle in. So then, yeah, you could ask her, what does she bring to the table?
Gotcha.
I feel
Gotcha. Wow, that was real. What is important in a relationship? What is important?
Kim, I'm gonna ask you because you one has been chilling for a while. These past 3 years.
Actually, Kim is the newest implant to Atlanta as well.
She is. But since our last show, she said she's not dated, so I was just checking. Okay, we good?
Yeah,
right.
we good. You know them Brooklyn eyes. Get it.
Again,
What did we just say? See?
what brings me joy in a relationship?
No, what is important in a
What is
relationship?
important in a
Yeah, what is important?
I mean, you know what? The relationships I've been in, it's a friendship, and I feel like that's important to me.
Have to be friends in the beginning?
Yeah, he has to be my friend. He has to be somebody that I can do things with, communicate with. We can be in a room and not know anyone, but we have a ball because we relate and like certain things. So I mean, it's the importance in a relationship to me is just somebody who can relate to me and we can communicate well and just be friends.
Anybody else want to answer that?
Communication is big for me. Consistency, openness, and honestly, downright, are you kind? Do you have a heart? Because you can be an amazing communicator, consistent, and you still cold-hearted.
Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there are plenty of other aspects, but those are the first that come to mind. But yeah, are you a caring, loving, communicate, consistent?
Okay. If your first date is bad, are you going on a second?
No.
Okay.
Hey, the trusting one won't go on a second. I probably would, and I'm
You see how that changed up real quick? The trusted one says no. The one that's not so trusting is like, yeah.
Because what I've learned is to trust myself first, trust my gut, and trust my intuition.
Okay.
In the past, I would hear my gut and hear my intuition, but I didn't obey. So I'm learning to obey. When my body or my spirit says this ain't it, walk away.
Okay.
Give me that question one more time, because I want to make sure that I
If you go
answer
on a
it right.
bad first date, it's terrible for whatever reason, any number of reasons. Are you going on the
that-
second?
No,
The previous one. What is important to
What
you,
is important in a relationship?
to you in a relationship?
what is,
What's-
okay.
What is important to you
To me,
in a
in
Yes,
yes.
a
please.
relationship, what's important to me is that, and I just told the last guy that I was getting to know, and I simply said, I want to be with someone that I can blind trust. You know what I mean? Just blind trust. Every single thing you say to me,
You believe.
I want to believe it.
So it has to be.
I-
You have to find him trustworthy.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. Gotcha.
That's gotcha.
Makes sense to me. All right. Our time is running low, so I want to give you ladies. You're looking back at the clock, like we still got some time, but I just want to make sure that I give you ladies some time to talk about anything that you wanted to touch on this evening.
I would like to touch on something.
Please do.
That I've noticed and dating again at this age, and that is, if you are the kind of woman that's just not, out and enjoying your life sexually free, I feel like you become even more of something to conquer. And so now I have a layer of protecting myself from those guys who just want to get that one because, according to this, they know no one has had that one. And so that's the one I want. It's like, you don't even want me. You don't want me.
This is
You
the
just,
challenge.
You just want to be the one
To be able to say,
and to bed me, basically. You just want to be the one to do that. And that's a whole nother layer that happened.
That's the real.
You don't even want me, so keep me isn't the question. You just want to be the one who got it.
gotcha.
Anything else?
Yeah, I definitely think that's something that we all face, but that goes to the trust thing. It goes right back there. I think I was having a conversation recently with a male friend, and I think these ladies can relate on it, but he noted to me, he said, Landy, you're not dateable. He said, you do everything.
You said Kim, right?
He said you will travel, you will have a good job, you do this, you do that. What does a man feel that they can bring to you? And that's a hard thing to really answer, because I feel like he should find those things he could bring to me. Like, why should I lessen myself to make him?
Yeah, that's
feel
a red
comfortable?
flag right there.
Yeah,
Like, that's your
I was
question.
about
That's
to
not
say,
for
that's
me. That don't have nothing to do with me.
I would love to go into that, but
Yeah. That's a whole nother hour.
today.
I would say
Yeah.
more of that. If you see that I enjoy those things, more of that.
Right.
Yeah.
And I had someone slide into my DMs saying, I see you travel all the time. Are you ever going to slow down enough to have a man? First of all, who said I wanted one? But I do. But, at that time, I was, a little bit like,
That's crazy.
okay, well, when do you want to go on a date? And then they got crickets. And I was like, see, it's like they want that challenge. Let me humble you. Let me slow you down. Let me show you ain't all that. Okay. Now what?
They're not let me show you that you're not all that.
Right.
It is let me make you feel like you're
Make
not
you
all
think
that,
you-
so
yeah.
that I'm okay with
Yeah.
what you actually are,
So
which is
that
all
I'll-
that.
Yeah, so that I'll settle or I'll feel that I'm less than. But
This guy told me, he said, you do so much around your house. I can tell you're the alpha in the relationship. Now, not one time did you say, hey, do you need help? So that I
Yeah.
could say, yes, I would love some help.
Yeah.
Not one time did you say that, but you immediately said that I was the alpha. I didn't challenge him because
Yeah.
you won't get to know.
I had that with a gentleman a few months ago. He commented on that often. Often he used that term, that alpha.
Alpha
I can see
thing.
you're an alpha woman, and I'm like, I'm not.
I'm
but
not at all. I'm very submissive, actually.
Yeah, very, very. But since you haven't stepped up, I got to keep doing it myself.
I'm going to put that cabinet together.
And that's
child.
another thing. It seems that men are more attracted to, I don't want to say more attracted, but they may be willing to go above and beyond for the damsel in distress.
Talk
They
to
wanna-
me about that. 'Cause
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
Please.
The men that, I don't want to say all the men that I'm running across, but there have been a number, not just in that I'm running across, but I'm seeing in other people's friendships and relationships that they want to be a savior. They want to wear the cape.
Yes.
And you can't save me. Like, I'm already here. I'm already rolling. I don't want to be saved, right?
I do want to be saved.
Yes.
But I don't have to be saved.
Do they try to push you
But
on the
I
tracks?
do want, you can take this hat, child.
Yeah, you could definitely
Please
take some of
it.
these DIY projects
We'll
and
make sure you get the big
help
piece
on
of
this
chicken.
traveling. Yeah, right. Yeah, I will. I can make sure you eat.
Let me tell
But,
you. Or whatever
yeah.
you want, actually.
Right. But I am finding that is a balance to try to figure out in my life too. Like, I do need and want help.
Of course.
I just happen to figure it out myself, but I would love that.
I'm not going to be broken. Nothing in me is going to
Right.
break if I don't have someone to
Right.
help me navigate life. You know, live this old life. I don't think we should be here single. I don't think you should spend your whole life single. I don't think so, but I think you will be just fine if you have to.
So I'm trying to figure out if I should be more of a squeaky wheel or just continue to do what I'm doing.
Question.
I'm still trying to figure that out.
Okay. So, do you,
Sorry.
I'm gonna just go.
The service here is impeccable.
It is. I love it.
Again, if y'all haven't checked out the Candela Bar, check them out. Sorry.
Thank you for our drinks.
Thank you.
Do you feel that men's egos need to be stroked? That you need to stroke men's egos?
I'm not against it. Like, I like my ego stroked. Like, I don't have a problem now stroking where there's no, what's the word? Not where they don't deserve it. That's not the word. But where it's like, I'm not going to stroke it if it's not there.
You're not going to be a narcissist. I'm not going to.
I'm not going to be
add to your
fake.
narcissism, but
Yeah.
you know, stroking the ego is a sexy thing.
Yeah,
to
I
me.
don't. Right,
Okay.
I don't have a problem with
Okay,
it.
good.
But I'm not going to do it to inflate
it is
just
sexy.
to do it, and there's nothing to stroke. I'm not going to pretend you're something that you're not.
Okay.
But yeah, I have no problem with that.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah.
Ladies, I do want to thank you all. I do hope you guys stick around for a little while longer. We're going to do our Zoom after
Where
show.
these drinks keep flowing.
Hey, there we go. We are going to do our Zoom after show. We're only going to be live for 30 minutes. So
30 minutes. That's it.
Anybody who wants to join that Zoom after show is welcome to join. We're going to post a link shortly. You will see that. If you don't see it in this feed, then you will see it on our page, on both on the show page and our individual pages.
Yes.
What else do we need to say before we? Oh, please like and share the MegaQuan show page. We're MegaQuan on Facebook, the MegaQuan show on Facebook, the MegaQuan show at Instagram, and on YouTube as well. Please like and share all of those.
Hold on, good sir.
Okay. We're trying to get set up on our Zoom. We get, we're a little rusty, but we're getting it.
Yeah, we haven't been on here in a while, so we gotta.
Shaking the cobwebs off.
Yeah.
We are going to continue this conversation though, because this
We
is
definitely are. This is a good one.
And now this is so. If you guys would join our Zoom afterwards, all our audience out here, we would love it. You can interact with our guests, interact with the hosts here, us. We would love it because this is actually a good discussion. Especially, we'd love to hear from a little bit of feedback from the men. If any men want to join us this evening, that'd be awesome.
Yes, they would. Yes, it would. I'm just waiting for this
I
code
gotcha.
real quick.
We're getting set up. No
Oh,
worries.
there we go. I think we're good now.
What I will ask you guys, what was one of your favorite first dates?
Everybody's like, There we go. We're back in business.
You have to talk into the mic.
Almost interesting.
Anything you found interesting about it? Y'all ain't been on some good dates, huh? Okay, it's fine.
Guys out here lacking.
Well, the last memorable one for me was, it was simple, but he
talking to
planned
the mic.
the last one that was memorable for me was that it was simple, but he planned everything, like, and he put thought into it. And I know that's not typically a masculine trait, so I appreciated all the effort that he, put into all of the small details.
Okay.
So wait, guys don't plan stuff, put stuff together?
Well, hey, yeah, that's that we can talk about that on the after show for sure. But without asking you, is it okay if a man asks you what you like to do? No. Okay.
I'm okay with that.
You're okay.
Yes, fine.
That's
I
fine.
think my favorite first date, I can't even remember where I even went, but I remember being there for hours just talking. So I think that's the thing with men. You got to realize it's not where you take me. It's what you bring when you're there. Like, bring your genuine self.
Okay.
And we just sat and talked for hours, like literally 4 hours in a restaurant talking to a person I just met. And that was memorable for me because it just being there. But I can't even remember where it was. But I remember the date.
It's okay.
That's more important than anything. You actually remember the date, and you were so engulfed in the conversation that everything else around you didn't really matter.
Exactly.
I enjoyed the experience.
You enjoyed the experience. You were present on the date, opposed to, everything else. Well, that's good. Well, listen, good people, ladies. First and foremost, let me say thank you all. We appreciate your input. We're going to do a 30-minute Zoom. The Zoom link is in the bio. In the chat. We're going to add it to our personal pages. Again, thank you, ladies. We will be back, everyone, 2 weeks, right here at the Candela Bar. We have men that we are going to talk to.
From our same episode from
the show.
3 years ago when we had the men on the show.
That's right.
We got the same ones coming back again.
That's right. So that's exciting.
It is. So the men get to say their piece as well.
Yeah.
It'll be nice.
It will be. It will be, because I'm pretty sure a lot has changed on both sides. Hopefully,
some of your favorites will be there. Just so y'all know, get ready.
Anyway, good people, thanks again for tuning in. Check us out, like, follow, share, and we will see you on Zoom. Peace.
Send us out with a little music, sir.
A little music.